Welcome to Deep USA Files. On this channel, we explore declassified documents, historical investigations, and real incidents that shaped America's hidden history. Today's video is based on publicly available records and verified reports, presented in a documentary format to help viewers understand the facts, not to promote opinions. Let's begin. Welcome back to Deep USA Files. In the first part of this documentary series, we explored publicly available records related to Jeffrey Epstein, focusing on verified timelines, documented associations, and official reporting. This final part continues that approach. Every detail presented here is drawn strictly from court filings, government reports, and established news organizations. This documentary does not make accusations, assumptions, or claims beyond what is supported by official records. Our goal is simple: to present information clearly, responsibly, and in context, allowing viewers to understand what is documented and what remains unanswered without speculation. With that in mind, we now turn to the final phase of this case: the legal actions, official findings, and the documents that later became public through court orders. In July of 2019, Jeffrey Epstein was arrested by federal authorities in New York. According to charging documents filed by the United States Department of Justice and the Southern District of New York, Epstein faced federal charges related to sex trafficking. These charges were the result of investigative work conducted over an extended period, involving witness interviews, evidence review, and coordination between federal prosecutors. Court filings describe the case as operating under federal jurisdiction, meaning the legal process followed procedures distinct from prior state-level investigations. At the time of the arrest, multiple news organizations, including Reuters and the Associated Press, confirmed the charges through official statements from prosecutors. Epstein entered the federal justice system, where proceedings were expected to move forward through established legal channels, including pre-trial hearings and motions filed by both prosecution and defense. It is important to note that an arrest represents the beginning of a legal process, not a conclusion. Federal cases often involve extensive documentation, procedural review, and judicial oversight before any resolution is reached. While awaiting further legal proceedings, Epstein was held at a federal detention facility. In August of 2019, he was found unresponsive in his jail cell. According to official statements from the New York City Medical Examiner's Office, the death was ruled a suicide. Following this event, the United States Department of Justice initiated an internal review to examine procedures within the detention facility. The Department of Justice's Office of the Inspector General later released a report outlining failures related to supervision and administrative protocols. These findings addressed institutional and procedural issues but did not alter the official ruling regarding the cause of death. The release of this report emphasized accountability within the system rather than speculation about intent or external involvement. Public discussion surrounding these findings was widespread, but from a legal standpoint, the official conclusions remained unchanged. This distinction between public reaction and formal determination is important when evaluating documented outcomes versus public interpretation. In the years following these events, renewed attention emerged as certain court records were unsealed by judicial order. These documents included depositions, exhibits, and legal filings connected to civil proceedings. It is critical to understand what unsealed documents represent. Court records may contain allegations, sworn testimony, or references made during legal proceedings. The presence of a name within a document does not, by itself, establish guilt or wrongdoing. Judges overseeing these cases have repeatedly emphasized the distinction between allegations and verified findings. Many major news organizations, including the BBC and the New York Times, highlighted this distinction when reporting on the release of these materials. Legal transparency allows the public to access records, but interpretation must remain grounded in context and judicial standards. These documents serve as historical records of legal processes, not final judgments on individuals mentioned within them. Understanding this distinction is essential for responsible